Hey, it's Keith.
And it's Jay.
Here to start your day. For today's lunch, I went for you of the Global Bowls grass-fed meatballs with the house-made pesto.
Nut-free for you.
I went for us of the earthly selections Capri salad with the fresh mozzarella balls. On those 1 and 2, we have the Market Grill pulled free-range chicken sliders. On those 2, we have the Farmers Market Capri salad with the fresh mozzarella balls.
And Panthers, Windows 1 and 2 today, we have the delicious mango smoothie and the peach. Now let's take it over to Nia's Nook. We got some special guests. Let's see who's in there today.
So hi Panthers, today I am with Salt and they're going to talk about the blood drive.
Okay. St. Mary's College High School has been donating blood for more than 20 years. Ms. Gravis was a co-chair for the blood drive of most of them, and each year we collect more than 50 units, which can save up to 3,000 lives, which is a lot. In this Lenten season, it's especially important to donate because it's a very selfless and giving act. And you must be over 16 years of age to donate. Between 16 and 17, you have to get a permission slip and go to vitalent.org if you're interested.
Okay. And when exactly is the blood drive?
Next Tuesday, so be ready.
Okay. Make sure to sign up by next Tuesday so you guys can participate. And back to Jonathan and Keith with the rest of the announcements.
All right, now St. Mary's College High School has been sponsoring blood drives for more than 20 years.
They already said that, so we're not going to say that.
No? All right. Okay. In yesterday's Rice Bowls collections, drum roll, please. That was weak. Room 402 was the clear winner with over $206 raised.
Wow.
Congratulations to Mr. Summers' crew, but the competition continues. Next week's collection will be Thursday, March 28th, and please remember, American money only. That Cuban money isn't helping you guys.
I think I actually might have put a euro in on accident.
Take it out. Take it out.
It's already been collected, but oh well. All right. So
Remember, wait, I'm
you're
not
not done?
finished.
Okay.
Remember, every time you go without your Starbucks or your cheeseburger, put the money you would have spent in the homeroom collection. Let's do it for the cause.
All right, seniors interested in serving as class valedictorian or salutatorian, please attend a mandatory.
Salutatorian? That's not a word.
Salutatorian, my bad. All right. I made a mistake.
All right.
Jay?
All right.
Please attend a mandatory meeting about the application process on Monday, March 25th during A Block in Murphy 220. See Dr. Triani with any questions.
Co-ed intramural flag football is approaching, and it's time to make those teams. Roster sheets can be found at the front office and in Mr. Voltaire's classroom. There will only be a few teams allowed, so make sure you fill them out quick. These rosters are due on Monday to Mr. Voltaire. If you're interested in being a referee, please come to a meeting today at lunch in room 226. Ball out, Panthers.
Attention students 16 years or older. On Friday, March 22nd, Six Flags Discovery Kingdom will be at St. Mary's College High School for a hiring event. Representatives will be in front of the Student Life Center during lunch to talk about job opportunities and will set up interviews to be held after school in the Student Life Center. If you're hired on the spot, you will have to have 2 forms of ID with you and will have your parents bring it after school. You must have at least one of the following: an original Social Security card or an original birth certificate, and the second form of ID can be a driver's license, passport, or school ID. If parents are available, they should come after school to complete the paperwork if the student is hired. And you may be starting orientation as soon as the next weekend, so plan on coming out Friday to see what they have to offer.
All right, and now let's go over to a very crowded Studio B and Nia's Nook. Nia, how are you fitting everyone in there this morning? It's crowded.
Jonathan, you know how I do. I just get stuff done. So today I'm here with Cultures and Traditions, and they're going to talk about the Persian New Year.
So Persian New Year marks the end of the new year and the beginning of the new year in Persian culture. So that's typically Persians from Iran celebrate Persian New Year.
So what kind of traditions do you do, and how is it different here in America than it is back there?
So typical traditions include a traditional table known as the haft scene. This table consists of haft means 7 in Farsi, so it has 7 traits that you want to go into the new year, such as like wealth and fertility, patience, health, and yeah.
So, is this like a one-day thing, or does it happen over several days? Or
So there's one specific day, which is today. It's usually at the beginning of the spring season, and it lasts for 13 days total.
13 days total. Okay, are we going to be doing anything here in St. Mary's to celebrate this?
No, I don't. We are not. No, there's not enough time. This was kind of last minute, so.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for giving us a little bit of history. And now, talking about history, I have two history teachers, as well as a perspectives on diversity teacher and a psychology teacher.
Well, you know, we've taught a couple different courses.
Okay, so you guys already know Ms. Walton and Mr. Banks. Ms. Walton teaches African history, perspectives on diversity, and psychology, correct? And Mr. Banks is, of course, one of our deans, and he also teaches Latin American history. So tell us a little bit about both, or all three.
All three. So I have taught over the last 2 years African history, perspectives on diversity, and psychology. It's kind of like a little magical way that we find out what we're teaching. So you never know. So please don't choose your class based off of us, because he could be teaching psychology next year. You never know. You know, Banks will get all up in here. African history, you know, there's like 2 million years of history, but we cover it in 12 weeks or 11 weeks. It's like a survey course, and hopefully it sparks something that you'll want to study in college. And then we also cross over with Latin American history, which Banks can tell you more about, because there's a lot of connections there.
And in Latin American history, what we do is we really focus on the 20th century, because that actually is what most people are interested in. But so we kind of had to build up to that, and when we cross over, we're talking about the African diaspora and the spreading of people throughout Latin America and kind of how they interact culturally, socially, and obviously economically and politically. The idea for Latin Americans is to kind of look from the ground up and look at those people who they weren't the victors necessarily, and how they interacted with the world, and kind of be able to tell their story.
And can you tell us a little bit about perspectives on diversity?
Perspectives on diversity is just what it is. We get into some tough conversations, but some great conversations, and really understanding that everyone has a different positionality. There's some epistemology themes that come up sometimes in there, and just learning how to be a listener, how to listen. We all don't have to talk all the time, and that's really what I want to hit home with that. With the African history, I wanted to mention it. The whole idea of the class is changing the narrative of the continent, which you know because you're in it. And then psychology. It's a survey of psychology as well, and we hope that students leave and are interested in possibly pursuing some classes in college with that as well.
Well, thank you guys for giving us a little bit of history and background on some electives that we have for our sophomores and juniors who will be picking some. Back to Jonathan Nikis with the rest of the announcements.
Boom, 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 boom. Ba, 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 ba. Mr. Banks, tell him. Attention all sophomores, juniors, and seniors. CSF applications are outside of Ms. McManus' room 311. Please pick up a form and return the form along with the $2 for dues by next Thursday, March 28th by 3 p.m. If you have any questions, please see Ms. McManus.
Advanced Placement AP Information Night is scheduled for Monday, March 25th at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. Any students thinking about requesting an AP course is required to attend with a parent/guardian. Students will have an opportunity to meet with the AP teachers that are teaching the courses that they're taking, so that they are aware of the rigor and expectations of the course before they register for the classes. If there's a conflict and a student or parent is not able to attend this event, the student is required to talk with the teacher directly about the course before we break for Easter.
Okay, and in other news, there will be Zumba tomorrow at lunch in the auditorium, so join us for some midday exercise.
AP students, if you're enrolled in an AP course this year and you missed the other sessions, you must attend a brief meeting at A Block in the Student Life Center.
All right, now let's holla at Shane with today's Player Panther Athletics. Shane, what's going for you today?
What up, St. Mary's? In today's sports, track and field is at Jesse Bethel at 3:30. Early dismissal is at 1:45, so dress at lunch. Varsity baseball is against Pinole Valley at home at 4 p.m. JV baseball is against Pinole as well, but at Pinole at 3:30. Early dismissal is at 2, also dress at lunch. Freshman and sophomore baseball is at Deanza at 4 p.m. Early dismissal is at 2:20, also dress at lunch. Men's volleyball is at the Bay School at 4:30. Early dismissal is at 2:15. Back to Jay and Akis with today's weather and birthdays.
All right, so we have. Oh, I can't move. We have today's forecast.
Oh, there's nothing else on there?
Oh,
Should I get up and go? All
That's
right.
it.
Well,
I guess
I'll
we
do
gotta
that
get up
then.
and go. Keith,
All right. So according
what it
to
is
our
today.
thermometer, it is almost 60. I doubt that is true because it's quite chilly. So I'm gonna guess around 55. Is
50,
that
yeah,
sound
50,
about right?
57.
57.
If I get it right, somebody throw me a quarter
that's about it's about 57.
or like a dime or something like that.
All right. Today, we'd like to wish a very happy birthday to Kat Gadigan and Kames Matheson.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to you.
All right, we leave you with a special video reflection on the season of Lent. Each Friday of Lent, the student chapel will be open at lunch for the community to give themselves time for personal prayer and self-reflection. Students, faculty, and staff are welcome to come to the student chapel at lunch to write, quietly pray, or light a candle as a symbol of hope and comfort on the day's theme or whatever thoughts are weighing on your hearts. Thank you and have a great day, St. Mary's.
You speak to me, and I listen like your words are curing me. I know I wandered far until I couldn't see all that I need. I hold my breath. Fear is gripping me and I can't shake it off. But relief, it knocks me over when you talk. It's all that I need. I will find my way back. I will find my way back. Oh, I've tried to see. Like a fool, I thought I'd beat this on my own. But without you, I am sinking like a stone. You're all that I need.